Welcome back to Sound Pulse. Okay, let's just jump straight into some massive breaking news straight out of the 90s pop world today. In this explainer, we are officially looking at the end of a truly vibrant, neon-colored era. Yup, it's real. After an unbelievable 3 decades together, Aqua, the band that practically defined the late 90s for so many of us, has officially called it quits. Barbie Girl is done.
Section 1, the breaking news, May 18th, 2026.
Just out of nowhere, the music world gets this sudden joint announcement from Lene, René, and Søren. And honestly, what really strikes me here is the sheer respect they clearly still have for each other. They posted this gracefully in both Danish and English, basically saying, it just feels like the right moment to say goodbye. Their love for the music and their history remains completely intact, no drama, just love.
Moving on to Section 2. A massive pop legacy, more than a one-hit wonder. 33 million. Think about that for a second. That is how many records they've pushed since they first formed in Copenhagen way back in 1995, across 3 studio albums. To put that massive, crazy number into perspective, that makes Aqua the absolute best-selling Danish band of all time, period. And man, their chart success was just staggering. Barbie Girl didn't just top charts across Europe, it smashed its way to number 7 on the US Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the best-selling singles of the whole decade. But they weren't done. They followed that up with 2 more UK number 1s, Dr. Jones and Turn Back Time. Then, just when you kind of thought the world had moved on, 2023 happened. Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice sampled them for the Barbie movie soundtrack. That comeback snagged them a Grammy nomination and sent the original track right back into the UK Top 40 for the first time in 25 years. Talk about a revival.
All right, Section 3, the infamous Mattel lawsuit, pop culture history.
We absolutely have to talk about one of the most legendary and frankly hilarious legal detours in all of music history. Back in the year 2000, toy giant Mattel actually sued the band. Seriously. They claimed Aqua's mega hit was actively damaging the iconic doll's pristine reputation. And this just brilliantly sums up the absolute absurdity of it all. The judge didn't just dismiss the case. No, he famously told both parties in his official ruling to, quote, chill. It is literally one of the greatest, most iconic court rulings ever. Just chill.
Section 4, a graceful goodbye, ending on their own terms.
When you trace this whole timeline from forming in Copenhagen in 95, swatting away Mattel in 2000, right up to that massive Barbie movie comeback in 2023, you really start to realize how incredibly rare this kind of drama-free exit is in the music industry. No bitter feuds, no messy fallouts, just 3 people deciding it was time. And here's a wild fact for you. Their gig in November 2025 at the Shillong Cherry Blossom Festival in India, that was actually their final live performance. Nobody in that massive crowd knew they were witnessing the very last Aqua show before this official 2026 breakup. So it really is a bittersweet farewell to 30 years, 33 million records, and honestly, one of the most iconic pop songs ever created. Rest well, Barbie Girl. Before we wrap up this explainer, I've got to know, were you a huge Aqua fan? What is your absolute favorite memory tied to their music? Let's get a little nostalgic. Drop those memories down in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me on this trip down memory lane today. Subscribe to Sound Pulse for daily music news. No filter.